Hey everyone, I found a way to build a business from home that actually works for everybody, 100% of the population, and it doesn't matter what kind of a personality you have or what your interests are or what your background is or if you have a funny accent or if you're whatever. None of that stuff matters. There's one way, and how wonderful is that? Because there's not many things where you can say one way actually works for everybody, right? And here is what it is. By the way, eyes are on the road. I got my camera held, so it's gonna be hands-free, thanks to technology. But the one way is, if you've noticed my Facebook and my social media, I'm being myself, whatever that is. If you're a freak, you can be a freak. If you're an extrovert, well, good for you. You can be an extrovert. If you're an introvert, socially awkward like I am, you can be an introvert and socially awkward and embrace it and love it and be liberated by it. Basically, like you go up and down my social media, I'm myself. And this has worked for everybody that really truly embraces themselves for whatever they are, whoever they are. You can even be an excuse-making king and figure out a way to make your excuses work for you. And I've actually got another video about that coming out soon, believe it or not. And it's not going to be anything of what you think it is. So you figure out who it is that you are. And take mine, for example, my social media. Everyone that looks at it knows what I'm interested in. They know how I'm interested. They know the words I use, my vernacular, and all those kinds of things. And it creates these beautiful, wonderful, organic connections with other people. So on one hand, there's people that have no interest in what I'm doing, which is totally cool, because nobody's going to attract everybody, which is fine. But on the other hand, there's other people that see my stuff and they're like, yeah, that's pretty neat. And they start digging around and they like my stuff and they're watching my videos and they'll start reaching out to me about what I do. And some of them are very interested in what I do because they see me doing it. We can empathize with each other. There's no facade. There's no insincerity. There's a sincere interest in wanting to connect with each other in some fashion, in some way. So that's how I built my home business, and I found that it works for everybody that will embrace whoever they are, no matter what. I mean, that's important. I mean, I was a special ed student, and I got straight D's. D as in David. And I embraced that. That's part of my story. I can relate to other people and connect with them organically who struggle with school. Anybody that's shy or awkward or introverted, I can empathize with them. They can empathize with me. People that think that you have to have a certain personality type to be a successful home business owner, I can share with them my story, and because they already empathize with me, they can start to see it as possible for themselves too. Because most people think you have to be a sanguine, right? The extrovert, someone who can talk to anybody comfortably in any situation, and that person's going to be, that's the personality type you need for home business, and that is factually false. There is no congruent, consistent, logical evidence to support that claim that you have to have a certain personality type to be a successful business owner. So therefore, a lot of people think that they can't do it because they don't have the right personality. And there's no evidence to suggest that whatsoever. In fact, if you want to cherry pick evidence, you can make a claim either way. Like most sanguines, extroverts, the people that are labeled to have the personality type, most of them that try something like this don't make it because they don't consistently project their sincere self to the world. They just don't. And the same thing can be said with any personality type. And then on the flip side, you can find examples in every personality type that is going to practice that wonderful liberation of being who they are, whether they're sanguine or melancholy or whatever it is. The ones that are practicing who they truly are and putting themselves out there and embracing who they are and loving who they are and connecting with people organically, those are the ones that build a business. So personality type and whatever your interests are has no relevance whatsoever to your ability to be able to build a home business, to create the freedom that you want so that you can do whatever you want with your life and live the life that you want to design, your own lifestyle of your own choosing. That's why people want to do home businesses anyways, obviously to help people, that goes without saying. But people want to get away from working for a paycheck or being controlled and manipulated by money or living underneath the thumb of others that can tell you what to do, like a boss or a banker or whatever. And people want to be secure financially so that they can put their emotions and their energy into creating experiences instead of worrying about where they're going to get the money and the free time to cover themselves. those are the reasons why people want home-based businesses. They want freedom. That's the attraction. That's the draw. And whatever your personality type is, as long as you're willing to embrace and love who you are, then you just put yourself out there organically, and those people that are drawn to who you are going to be attracted to you, and people that aren't won't. And that's just the way that it is. That's the natural laws that govern the universe that you and I live in. So you just learn that and accept it, and go beyond accepting and tolerating. Tolerating is for wimps. Freaking love. Have a love affair with that, and the diversity that it offers with all these different people, and the fact that there is more than enough for everybody. So when someone doesn't resonate with you, there's more than enough for everybody, because there's all different walks of life, all different personality types, all different interests, all different everything. So one of the things that attracts me the most to being a home business owner is I can be a freak if I want to. I can be shy. I can embrace my story of being educably retarded when I was in school. I can embrace all of that, and I can share it openly and honestly with people. And I can be cool when someone doesn't resonate with me, because there's more than enough for everybody. And I can totally be cool when people do resonate with me, because we all want to meet people that we feel good being around, that we like and they like us in return, and we resonate with each other, and we offer something to each other, and there's just something really valuable there. Whether that person does your deal or your home business or not, it's cool. But there will always be some that do your home business, and there will always be some that want to build a big business with you and create freedom together. But there will always be there will always be more than enough people out there that do want to build a big business with you and create something wonderful and beautiful, some kind of freedom, some kind of a benefit with you together. There will always be those people, so you never need to worry about not resonating with somebody. You just let the cards fall as they may, as long as you're willing to embrace and love who you are and put yourself out there so that others can love who you are and you can love them in return. Then you will always, always find more than enough people who want to build a big business with you, and there's going to be some who don't, but you're going to be friends anyway just because you really enjoy them. And that's how it works. That's how I did it. It only took me, a few minutes a day, because that's all the time that I had, so I had no time. But a few minutes a day, after about 2.5 years of doing this, I fired my boss, I bought my house in cash, so I have no rent and no mortgage, and I started living the lifestyle I wanted to live, which includes, for me, traveling and not having a job and being able to wake up and do what I want with my days and not have to live under the thumb of others that can tell me what to do, not being controlled and manipulated by the dependency of money, spend time with my parents while I still have them here. That's important. And be where I need to be without worrying about if I'm going to be covered financially or if I have the free time. So it only took me about 2.5 years to accomplish that, and I did it the same way that I'm still doing it today, by being myself and being in love with who I am and letting the organic connections happen as they will. Some of them also want to be a business owner with me. Some of them don't, but I love having them in my life anyway because they're great people. And that's how I think you should be looking at it. I don't typically tell people what they should do, but in this area, yeah, you should really love who you are and be on a course of constant correction and development and edit and more correction and more development, and let the cards fall how they may, and be in love with learning always. So there you go. My website is TomBerkenmeyer.com. Take out the space, spelled just like it is on social media, TomBerkenmeyer.com. Take out the space. Please feel free to share this, because these are great ideas. This is like your ultimate liberation, to have your cake and eat it too. Instead of choosing either or, one or the other, you can have yes and yes. And that's a great idea too. That's rich, man. That is rich. So share it at TomBerkenmeyer.com and connect with me privately on Facebook. And if you want to see my deal, just ask me and I'll share with you either a video or something you can read, or we can get on the phone and have a conversation, whatever turns you on, because different people like information in different ways. So if it's video or a blog to read or a phone conversation or a combination, I'll share it with you. And at the end of the day, if there's a sincere interest, if we vibe at the end of the day and there's a sincere interest, then we'll do it. We'll build a big, wonderful business together with you just being whoever the heck you are. And it will be a wonderful experience that benefits a lot of other people. Imagine turning profits instead of wages. Profits are better than wages. And imagine turning those profits by spreading health and sincerity and wealth instead of how some people make their profits by managing sickness and poverty and facades. I love profiting and profiting with others as a team on health and sincerity and wealth. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Mwah.